What the hell were you doing just now? It looked like you were like scraping something off of your foot, and then I saw you put your hand on your face. Did you just take something off of your like your toes and then put it in your mouth?
Oh, you want to have a real argument now?
I want to ask a real question. Did you just take something off of your foot and put it in your mouth?
No.
Okay, that's what I saw, and
no.
I needed.
I went like this.
I needed
and wiped
answers
it off, so it hit the carpet.
Because I used.
Hey! We're not a family show, but babies, plug your ears.
I think I'm finally getting comfortable enough to like start bothering the microphone. I would say the audience, but like more the microphone. Because like whenever Jesse comes over, I'm just like, you want me to bend you over my knee and spank you? He's like, stop. Okay, daddy.
It's funny because he says shit like that with his friends all the time.
Get off!
But when it's you, he doesn't have that kind of relationship with you. He kind of sees you as like, you're like a father figure more like, or like an older brother type of thing to him.
I could be that.
So when you're like harassing him, he's like, what the fuck?
That's why I do it. It's so freaking funny. I'm gonna die.
It's funny.
Like okay. I'll be real talking with him. I'll just be like, yo man, what's in your heart, yo? Like, what you feeling? You all good? And then he'll talk to me about something, and then like after the conversation wraps up, I'm like, so you keep that asshole tight for me, huh? And he's like, thank you, thanks, thank you. Thanks. Thank you.
He knows you're awkward as fuck though.
I know, but it's just so freaking funny to just because it's like first off, I care immensely, immensely. But it's also really freaking funny to just be like, all right,
butts. Oh shit!
Thanks for doing that before I walked on that bridge.
That one too?
No.
Okay.
Let's look up real quick.
It swings around really fast and knocks your ass into the sky.
I think about it, there's literally no reason not to look above you when you're walking across a bridge. Like, people look down when they're crossing a bridge, but whatever's down there won't hurt you. Whatever's above you that can damage your bridge is...
Well, usually when you're looking at a bridge, there's nothing above the bridge.
There can be. If it's a bridge like this that has like a monorail above it that was sent here by the devil.
Oh man. I was marathoning The Simpsons for a little while.
That show frickin' slaps, but it's really hard to watch.
It's like, it's
hard to marathon.
King of the Hill, Futurama, like they're all really good shows, but it's very hard to binge them.
At least for us, I think, because like we have a more immature palate, I find.
Well, I was able to binge the fuck out of The Office and Malcolm in the Middle.
Okay, hold on.
Which I'm really glad I went through all of Malcolm in the Middle.
First, was that Scott Fellows, by the way? It was Scott Fellows.
It's fucking amazing.
Okay,
show.
so check this out. Scott Fellows did Malcolm in the Middle. I think he was like a producer or a director on that show. So he was in charge of like a lot of the crazy cuts and like the wipes and stuff that they did. He also did Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide, right?
Ah.
He also did Johnny Test.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
Just kept going down, did he?
Well, Ned's Declassified slaps super hard. And so does Big Time Rush. Like, I love that show.
Are you being dead ass?
Yeah, I love that show.
Fucking hell.
One of my favorite bits from that show is they bring in this guy who's like I think this is the bit. So they bring in this guy who's a rapper, right? He's like from Detroit. They didn't need to add these plugs, but they did. Those are even the right plugs. Those are from like the UK.
So they're weird and upside down and have weird prongs.
Yeah.
I like that.
That's cool. So they bring in this rapper like who's like, I'm from Detroit. The hard streets of Detroit. I'm going to teach you guys how to rap. And then he's like breaking them down and making fun of them. And then it becomes a montage of them being made fun of, right? And at one point, like they're just trying to talk and he's like, like pushing a button to make them feel like assholes. And during this montage, one of the guys just says, I was just a little kid. I didn't know what I was doing. And they don't bring it up again. And I was like, what was this guy talking about? Like, what happened? I need to know. That's a little more drama than the show has had to this point.
I didn't have Disney Channel.
You never Disney? That's a Nick show.
Whatever. I didn't fucking watch Big Time Rush.
It was a Scott Fellows outing, so it wasn't terrible. His live action shows were pretty good. Piece of shit. make me look like a freaking asshole because I watched comedies when I was like in my teen years. It's not like I was watching freaking
Hannah Montana willingly.
No, I wasn't watching that shit willingly. Although I will say that show had like 2 bangers in it.
Hannah and Miley.
I did not say Ultra Babes. Okay.
He said that's nasty.
I said.
He said no.
I said it had
illegal.
2 bangers. There was a joke in that show where the brother, who by the way during the filming of that show was like 40. He looks like a little boy so hard. He was like 40 at the filming of that show. Anyway, so he's shut up. He's like he like they're like arguing it while driving, and then he stops the car too late, so the car's like teetering over the edge of a freaking cliff. And he goes to peek out to see if he can like back up or like where the car is, and she's like, "Stop!" Because she like kept telling him peek out. But then when he does it, she says to stop, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, I didn't bring my extendo neck." And when I heard that, it made me laugh. And then the other joke was the dad he gets broken up with, and so he starts.
Billy Ray Cyrus?
Yes.
Miley, get the horses from the back. Oh shit, I'm gonna write that down.
That was low notes.
I know, but he helped with the song.
He wrote an entire different verse.
Whatever.
He's a Marlboro man.
He's a dumbass.
What did he do?
Billy Ray Cyrus is stupid.
What did he do?
He's white.
Okay. He says he regrets giving his daughter like a platform to be famous.
He's just mad because she's not what he wants her to be anymore.
Hey, she's not that anymore. Now she's fine. She's totally normal. God bless. Anyway, he got broken up with, and so he starts cooking eggs in the morning, but he cracks the eggs in half and then throws the whole shell in there.
I almost did that a couple times in my life.
But no, he keeps doing it. He's doing it willingly.
Oh.
So he cracks one egg, throws the shell in there, cracks another, throws the shell in there.
Well, that's why he got broken up with.
And the Miley is like, you might want to pull the shells out of there. He's like, I like my eggs extra crunchy.
Ew.
And I was like, yeah, all right, you got me.
Jesus.
You're a piece of shit.
I remember I was trying to help my old dog before he passed away, and we knew he had blood cancer.
He did have blood cancer.
Poor baby. Fucking wait! I gotta put a timestamp. Put Dio on the screen.
Hey, do you like dogs who are very cute and grumpy?
And also dead now, but it's
shit.
Okay. He's a good boy. That was my little friend.
Wait a minute.
My
Hold
little
on.
corgi.
I just noticed he's got a knife on his forearm that's pointing towards his elbow. With what hand is he supposed to take that knife out?
His dick.
Okay.
Anyway, that was Dio. And I fucked up the timer. It's fine. I can still tell what time.
Okay.
Anyway, he was getting frail, and I was like, this little boy is getting thin, and his bones look sad.
They look like shit.
So I put milk, and then I put eggshell powder, and let me tell you, getting eggshell powder is a pain in the fucking ass. People don't tell you that you have to get the lining, but
out
that
of
also
the egg.
out of the egg, and that it rips the fucking egg, and that you should dry them also. And there's steps, all right? It's a process. It's fucking annoying.
I helped you for a long time.
You did. I still have a lot of it left. I haven't used it because I'm like, this is a precious resource. I do not want to go through this again.
We should use it on Zippo.
Probably. I'll start mixing it in with her food.
Okay.
But yeah,
What are they shooting at?
I mixed it for him.
What is this guy doing?
I don't know. I didn't
Listening to
know.
Crab Rave.
I didn't know that like I should have guessed, but eggshell powder is not like sugar. It does not mix with whatever fluid you put it in.
It does not dissolve.
Mm-hmm.
You did not know that the enamel on an egg would not dissolve in water.
Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
He slurped the milk down and all the eggshell powder was at the bottom. And I was like, you fucker!
Hey, he didn't know it was
I
good
know.
for him.
I ended up pouring it into the plants, so that there's probably like one section of plants
That's super healthy.
that's super healthy.
I thought that was an elevator. Ah! Actually startled me.
I screamed because you did.
I got straddled.
Why is... Oh, is your name Sharp?
No, the guy's saying look sharp.
Why was it capitalized?
I don't know, Brits. Who knows what Britlands even do? Wow, this section sucks. I don't want to walk on here.
I was gonna say, I don't like these kind of sections where you just have to like...
This is a cool level though. Like I just didn't want to. Damn it! I didn't want to.
Loser!
I didn't want to die there. This is a really cool level though. Like you see this big spire, and then your job is to scale that spire from Half-Life 2. That is the spire. That is from Half-Life 2. That is directly from. Can you put a picture of Hey Barry, put a picture of the Half-Life 2.
Is Barry what you call your wiener?
No, Barry's our editor. God, I remember Barry's edits were like the funniest parts of Game Grumps back then, and I look now and I'm like, wow, the text just shakes on the screen. That's...
Not worth it.
I'm not gonna program that shit. Program.
Oh yeah, I still have to show you all the clips that I got from Pokemon.
What?
When I was playing Pokemon, when stupid shit would happen, I would record it, and I've been trying to trim them down.
Oh, the Switch can do that. Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, I recorded it on my fucking flip phone.
No, I was like, you haven't been over here. Did you hook up the capture card? Do you know how? Because, like, the original idea was that you would stream your playthrough. Mm-hmm. But then I was just like, we took our break, and then I was like, okay, well, there's no reason to do that. Like,
nobody gives a shit about my Pokemon.
It just adds stress.
Yeah.
Some folks might care. I care.
Well, you had fun watching me, and that's all I wanted.
Yeah, that game was actually awesome.
Yeah.
Pokemon Scarlet and Violet was actually awesome.
You were there for, like, the ending and everything, and, the journey.
This shit was mad hype, yo.
It's fucking awesome. I still have to do the post-game stuff, but...
Pokemon has not been hype for years, and that game is mad hype.
Yeah. Like, normally, I'll be playing Pokemon, and you're like, yeah, alright, and you'll do your own thing.
It's like, that looks like poopy. Ew, ew.
Ew, why are you playing this? Ew. But you would come in the living room and just sit down and watch me, and I was like, hee hee hee.
Because it was cool.
It was cool.
Did you see that freaking guy?
Yeah. My knee!
So I just need to get some milk.
Yeah. I gotta find all the fucking spikes in the ground so I can open up the doors to the legendaries.
Okay, I thought you were going nuts for a second.
No. The ominous sticks in the ground?
Shit! No, I know what you're talking about. Those really cool, like...
Breath of the Wild ass fucking... Yeah. I'm pissed off because I was like, maybe I shouldn't touch them. And then I googled it, like, what do I do with them? And it was like, yeah, you just hit all of them. I was like, fuck! Because, one of them I found and I left alone, and now I can't remember where the fuck it is.
You could just look it up.
I don't want to look it up.
Ah, no! I don't want to die!
Do you have a heal?
No, you find them on the ground. I wish you could take them off of the enemies.
You should. Oh, I guess...
Oh, that's a vent. What?
That's weird.
I thought those were... I thought this... For years, I thought that was just goo in their back. What?
Oh, no, you're just your Xbox was like,
It's not an Xbox game. Show some respect.
Thowie.
Skill point acquired?
What? You have skills?
Do I have skills?
Should you be leveling up?
Can I?
Check.
Extras? Skill points?
What the fuck?
Oh, no. Okay. This is for buying extras. They did this in Spyro too. Like when
yeah. Okay.
So like in Sunny Villa in
Did one of them say chicks with dicks? Yeah, right
Chicks
there.
Dig Ice Train.
No, chicks with dicks.
So in Spyro Year of the Dragon, in the first level, if you run through the entire level and you like shoot fire at the trees, if you hit them all, you get a skill point. And those skill points contribute to game completion. Mm-hmm. So that's just something that Insomniac does. They call them skill points, but...
That's fucking annoying.
Here's the thing. That wasn't standard in the industry at the time. Not every game was pretending to be an RPG. So they could get away with calling them skill points because Far Cry hadn't taken off yet. Far Cry 3, anyway. Because before that, Far Cry 2...
Far Cry doesn't have them anymore.
Yeah, Far Cry 2... didn't have that shit. Far Cry 2 was actually a really cool game. I freaking love that the point of Far Cry 2 is that there's no point.
I was gonna say, because we're finally going through 6 together.
Yeah,
You've already beaten it.
You need to.
I need to. Because I was sad because you played and went so far ahead of me, and you were like, we should play by ourselves. And I was like, no, I don't like doing that.
Well, you're slower than me.
Whatever.
I had to turn up my difficulty because it wasn't fun.
Now it's just fun playing together.
Anyway, I was thinking, because, like, 3 and 4 and 5 and Primal, you could unlock certain skills. Mm-hmm. And now you just have the Supremo pack.
Yeah.
And, like, you change all your shit in the fly, so you're not locked into playing one way. And I like that.
Yes, absolutely.
I like that a lot.
It's going to be incredibly difficult to go back if you want to.
Oh, yeah, we do have New Dawn, don't we?
Yeah, no. Nope.
Nope, doesn't exist.
Nope.
Didn't waste money on it. Nope.
I don't know what are you talking about?
Oh man, I remember you were like, come on, finish New Dawn with me. And I was like, I've already played 5 like 3 times with you. Fuck this.
Well, no,
I liked
you said
5.
that, and then we started playing, and it was like, yeah, this is okay.
Yeah, but it's the same goddamn map.
It's really not. It's different.
It just put flowers on it.
It's different enough. The problem with New Dawn is that it doesn't do anything interesting. Like, it's got this really cool setting and like different animations for reloads and stuff, but like, it's just not fun. Like, I even hate the antagonist, which is usually the strongest point of a freaking Far Cry game.
They're very forgettable. They're like, ha, look how evil we are, and I was like,
they
yeah,
really
right,
are like
Disney
that.
Channel villain.
They like the worst part is the way they talk. They sound like freaking children in the weirdest way. Cause like they're like the first thing that you hear when they show up, they're like, are you problem solvers or problem makers?
She said that shit to herself in the mirror. Yeah. I was gonna say, I got sick of 5 because, and I know that you figured out a way to postpone it, but you play the game, you have fun, you do good, you do New Game Plus. They keep interrupting you.
Oh yeah,
with the story cutscenes, and it fucking sucks.
That's the freaking worst part of that game. Was that like, they're, like you'll just be doing things, and then they're
minding
just like,
your business.
How about a 10-minute cutscene that's got nothing interesting in it?
And where you go into a weird sequence where you can only walk through fog while the bitch yells at you.
God. So, Far Cry 5 actually has a really cool story. The problem is that none of it is presented to you.
They just stand there going,
but I want to save everybody. Oh boy.
No, what the hell are you talking about?
Faith.
Oh, she doesn't talk about saving anybody. The only thing
cleansing everybody.
The only thing she ever says is, "What you heard is a lie. Everything you've heard is a lie. I'm not who you think I am."
I wish the game actively tried to brainwash me.
I wish that
would have been sick.
Like, the worst part is that it's like somehow they developed this whole cult. The only thing they ever say is God, God, God.
They never talk about what they want.
They never talk about what they want. They just talk about cleansing and sinners and shit.
I was like, what's a sin, though?
They brainwash people. Yes!
I never felt like a sinner.
They grab people, and then they brainwash them, and then they make you breathe this, like, fart gas that comes out of these plants. And then it's like...
you go, ha!
And then they, like, also, like... they don't do anything, and then it's always after you kill the boss. They're like, here's their tragic backstory, and it's not tragic because they're dead now because I killed them because you made me do it before I knew who I was shooting.
You know who was scary? Voss. You know who I like so far, and it gives a very threatening aura, but that's also due to the fact that it's the actor.
Giancarlo Esposito?
Yeah.
Fucking
Anton's scary.
Anton Castillo is an excellent villain. Like,
I haven't even seen him that much, but he just, every time he steps up, it looks like he's ready to stab everybody, and that he can do it and get away with it, but he chooses not to.
Giancarlo Esposito just looks like that.
He's fucking awesome. Oh my fucking god, if there was a movie with him and Mads, holy fucking shit!
Well, then there would be no protagonists.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I want them to both play 2 mob bosses or killers or something that are fucking going up against each other.
Have Mads Mikkelsen play the leader of a like a German.
Yeah. German like insurgency or something.
No, he's like a German crime lord or something like that, and Giancarlo Esposito is like a retired cartel guy. Mm-hmm. Retired. And like the whole thing is like what is it, like the Sunlight Express? What was that movie? God, what was that movie?
What?
It like the whole movie takes place. It's based off a play, and it takes place in this dude's apartment. It was Samuel L. Jackson and somebody.
Hateful Eight?
Tommy Lee Jones. Samuel L. Jackson and Tommy Lee Jones, and Samuel L. Jackson's character pulls Tommy Lee Jones off of the train tracks because he was throwing him on. He's gonna kill himself.
Yeah.
But he stops him, and he pulls him back. He takes him back to his apartment.
Oh, and they just argue the whole time.
Yeah, and they argue for the entire movie, and they have the most fascinating discussion.
Yeah. And he was my favorite until I saw Mads. What's his name? Christoph Waltz. From he plays that Jew hunter in Inglourious Bastards. I love the way he acts too. I love him. He is also a foreign man with lots of skill and villain energy. So he could be like their server. They're at a restaurant.
No, he's no. Yes, okay. Check this out. So
they're all evil.
Here's how it works. He's the server. He is.
Yeah.
But throughout the entire movie, he keeps showing up and giving them like food and water. He keeps filling up their water and stuff. And then at the end of the movie, he kills them both.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
That's how it be.
And he's been the asshole all along. Like, both of them are like, I want to blow up the restaurant. And they're like, no, I want to poison everybody. And they're like, fuck you. And they're just arguing about ideals and villainy.
That would be that would actually...
Oh, fuck!
That would legit be a fascinating story. I would put a couple years into that if I had the attention span. But I'm more suited to, like, the shorter bursts.
Oh, my God.
You got really excited about a false movie concept.
Because it's got 3 amazing, scary-looking men. They're so good at their jobs.
I don't know who Christoph Waltz is, but I'm glad that you're happy about it.
He also, unfortunately, he was in Django. He's the white guy in Django. That movie is fucking boring.
Is it not
That
good?
one's a drag. Yeah, it's not good.
My favorite scene is where they're gonna shoot the guy on the horseback.
Yeah.
That was a funny scene.
I need to rewatch Hateful Eight. Anyway, next time on The Art of Mashing, I'll have calmed down from my fan fiction.